Hello, I'm live now. Coming out of hibernation from doing taxes. Um, Thankfully, now they've extended the tax deadline, so I can now come and hang out with you. So we have 90 days to play some more. I first want to say that there's a lot going on in the world right now with all the virus and stuff. And I want to say that I hope that you are all staying firm and you are staying healthy. And if any of you have come down with the virus or been affected in a negative way, I just want you to stay strong and don't give up and don't throw in the towel with whatever you are doing. If any of you is sick, I wish you a very, very speedy recovery. And in your downtime, use that to reflect and maybe recalibrate how you do your business or you think about your business. For your loved ones, if any of them are sick, I hope that you have the time to spend with them and to help them recover. All right. So that is a serious issue. You take your health seriously, heed to all the advice you are being given, take all the precautions that you are being given. If you are ordered to stay home, do so if you can. If you cannot, find ways to get around and do your stuff in a safe manner. All right. I'm in Chicago here, and they have some um, alerts going on and things like that. But luckily, I can be in a just from my car to my house to my office. I don't go about doing too much around town. But if you cannot do it in a safe manner, please heed to the precautions and stay home and stay healthy. All right. Okay. Back to business. So, for those of you who have the deadline, these are all the US tax returns, the C corporations and the personal tax returns. Those of you who were LLC, one person LLC, you are due April 15. Now, those of you who were like partnerships and S corporations, if you were my client, I've already filed an extension on March 15. And if I was able to do it, I sent it in. But if you didn't file an extension, the S corps and the partnerships is kind of late. I don't know if they might make adjustments since all this was happening. Maybe they might do something we don't know. But for now, they have extended the April 15 deadline. I hope my mic is on. Yeah. Okay. So they've extended the April 15 deadline as well as the payments, because initially they had extended just the payments for 2019 taxes that was due April 15. And the accounting societies and AICPA and the Congress, for some of them, pleaded for them to extend the whole thing because it was very confusing. I had tons of calls and emails and people PM me and said they've extended to July 15. I'm like, no, just the payments. And so it has made our life easier by them extending the filing deadline as well as the payment. And mind you, this is just 2019 taxes. They are also talking about extending the first quarter estimates that are due April 15. Now, I'm not saying these are hard facts because we still don't have the official word from IRS about the July 15 filing deadline. I know the media says something, the politicians say something, but I don't rest until I hear it from IRS. Okay, so I'm still trying to work up what I can do. If I can file it, I will go ahead and file it. If I cannot, I'll file the extension on April 15. Until I hear official word, I'm not going to relax. I'm one of those people that I don't want to have too many regrets. So I'd rather take action now. So yes, the deadline is extended to July 15 for the 1040s. Right now, we're still waiting for more guidance as to which other forms are extended, but I know about the 1040. I'm not sure about the C Corps. So please, try to work as hard as you can. If you can gather enough information, hopefully by next week we will have some firm confirmation as to what is extended, which forms are extended, and whether the estimates are also extended. So until then, pretend you haven't heard anything and just keep working at it. And if you normally file extensions anyway till September 15, then work up the numbers and then file the extension, but pay something so that you don't have to stress yourself up. I know finances is hard for most of you right now. So what I'm going to recommend is that you reach out to your landlords, you reach out to your bankers. If you have loan payments, reach out to your mortgage holders, your credit cards, talk to them. If you've been affected, let them know that you cannot open your shop and you cannot have people come in, especially those of you who are doing massaging and like in person. Even tax preparers are having issues because I'm worried that somebody may come in the building and touch a railing or like a doorknob or something that somebody has left a virus there. So I'm also concerned. The way I handled it is that I have a secure portal that my clients can scan the information there. And then when I'm done, I send it back to them via e-sign. I'm plugging for them HelloSign because they're good people. They allow me unlimited uh, documents. So they're good people. So I like them. So I'm using that. Those of you who are like dance studios, you own gyms, I'm suggesting to some of my clients that if you have a dance studio with kids that come in for dancing lessons, you can use Google Hangout, you can use Zoom, you can use, I think there's something called Google Meet or something. There are free resources out there if you don't already have like a Zoom account or something, and you can actually show them dance moves while they watch you. I'm sure these kids will have a kick out of it. So it's just a little idea, like show them something. Whatever industry that you are in, be in touch with your customers so you don't lose them when all this blows over. But because believe me, it will blow over. We will survive. We will get through this. Okay, so you don't want to be the one not prepared when the boom starts happening. Right now it's quiet. Use this time to refine your business structure. Use this time to restructure your business plan. Okay, you can redo your business plan. I am of the school that you do 5 pages to 10 pages. I don't believe in 100-page business plans because I think it's too much time consuming, and also you get too overwhelmed with that. So keep it simple. Go back to your business plan that you did, restructure things. Things have changed since you drafted it, how many years ago, whether it's 1 year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. Always refine your business plan. Put some structures in place where you can have remote access to your documents, things like that. Okay. The other thing that I'm going to share that's really funny is that you may not need all those office supplies. Like I reuse my paper clips all the time, So you look around what you can reuse, or please be like nimble and use them. You don't always have to run to the store to buy office supplies and things like that, especially when you can't go to the store. Look around. You'll be surprised. You have paper clips on papers that you can just staple it and then take the paper clip and then reuse them. It sounds a little nitty gritty, but it makes a difference. You can reuse your files if you don't think you need them. I had a CPA firm that I used to work for, and trust me, they did let one of us in downtimes go through all the files and empty all the files that we don't need and reuse the files. So it sounds crazy, but it helps. Also, if you don't have to print the documents, you can always save it as a PDF. And then to be able to look at it, you can blow it up. Okay. And so blow it up on a one computer or laptop and then use it to enter your document. In my field, if you are self-employed and you're like a copywriter, you can blow it up to like 400% and then read it up. Okay. So the other thing is the changing topics here from there, the business plan, and then reuse your resources. Also, a lot of you have employees, and at this time, the temptation is there to lay off almost everybody because you can't afford to pay them. My suggestion is that you divvy up the hours that's available. So if you had everybody full-time, 40 hours, 40 hours, 40 hours, instead of laying off, say you have 4 people, instead of laying off 3 and having only 1 person work full-time, my suggestion, this is just my own suggestion, just so that we can all eat a little, maybe you can divide it up into 10 hours for each one, so that the time and money that you've spent to train these people, when all this blows over and your business comes back and you need these people, you don't have to go find a new person and then train them again, because trust me, it will cost you more money to train new people. So in times of toughness, I'm saying stay strong, stand bold, and do not lay all your people off. Divide up the hours that you can. They can take turns in coming in. You have a little ice cream shop. Instead of having, 4 people, you may have them all come 10 hours each, so that everybody can eat a little. Okay? So when you come up out of all this mess, I promise you it's not going to last. I know and I pray and I know that the solution is near. So things will be back normal. I don't have any crystal ball, but I know and I believe in God, and I believe in whatever you believe in. You have faith that all this will blow over. And then when we come up at the other end of it, you'll be ready to, succeed. So please do not lay all your people off because of all this. Spread the hours around. If any of them are having challenges in terms of their loved ones being sick, please be kind. Have them have the time to take care of their loved ones, because you don't want an employee on the job who is upset that their loved ones are sick and they can take care of them. Be kind. Do not lay them off because they took time off to take care of their loved ones. You have to be humane about this, because what if it was you? You would stay home and take care of your loved ones. Okay, so I've done a video on how to treat your people right, and I think it's time we take care of each other. Okay, take care of your business. So I'm going to recap over here in terms of your numbers. You need to call your mortgage brokers, your mortgage lenders, your bank loans, your suppliers that you owe money to. If you can pay just a little bit, even if it's $20, $30, $100, just show a little bit of courtesy and pay them the little that you can. Talk to all of them. I'm sure they will all understand. Okay, don't just ignore them. Call your suppliers, call your people and talk to them. They will be more than happy to give you time. All right, we are all in this together. Nobody is alone. Okay, nobody is an island. We are all in this together. And I'm going to offer any of you listening, if any of you want to talk over your numbers, or you want to brainstorm ideas given your situation, how can you pivot and get a new service going, I have a 20-minute complimentary session. I will be posting the link in the comments when I'm done. Any of you can hit me up and we can have a chat via Zoom. I don't believe in phone call because sometimes when I see the person, I can see what I'm telling them, if it's resonating with them, if it's making sense with them. So if you only want a phone call, I don't want to do that. I want to see your face and see how I can help you, how best I can help you. All right. So that will be that piece. And the other thing that I want to also hit up on is there are a lot of courses out there that you wanted to take to make you better as a business owner. There was one that I just recently saw, I think it's the Ivy League schools. They're offering like 450 courses online that you can take. Some of them you can take for free. And then if you don't want a certificate, you don't have to pay anything. I signed up for viral marketing. Who knew? Because I hate marketing. I have no clue. So I'm going to be studying viral marketing. I think it's from University of Pennsylvania. It's kind of exciting to have an Ivy League stuff. Maybe I'll pay the $95 and get the certificate and maybe frame it with my little pieces of paper here. I have a certificate from an Ivy League school, you know? So I know I'm not trying to make light of the situation of what we're going through, but we have to keep smiling. The sun will always come up. The night will be over and the day will come. All right. So there's no need to be gloomy. There's no need to be upset. Nature has its way of doing things. And so all I want to say is, please, let's help each other. All right. Let's not tear each other down during this time. There should be no blaming. This is how the world goes. It goes up and it goes down. It's like life. It goes up and it goes down. So when it's in the down, that's when we gather the strength so we can rise. So I want to make this short and sweet. And if any of you have questions, please, you are welcome to go to my website, jnkcpa.com. Hit me up there, send me your information through an email, or you can send me a PM if you're on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you're welcome to message me there, comment on the video when I post it there, because I'm going to be posting this all over to help everybody who can benefit from what I just spoke about. So I'm told to always keep it short. I think it's like 18 minutes. So I'm going to try and keep it at 20 minutes. So I'm going to see if any of you have questions. I don't see in the comments. Somehow it's not telling me if I have any comments on here. Nobody. All right. I do see I have company, but I don't see any comments. If any of you have questions, I'll wait for about a minute. Any of you got questions for me? Okay, the other thing, while I wait for questions, is any of you need to use an accounting software? There are a lot of them out there. There is Xero, there is Wave. Well, I don't like Wave as much, but there's Quickbooks, but Wave is kind of free, but I'm worried about their security. So if you need Quickbooks or you need Xero or you need FreshBooks, this will be the downtime is where you can go and sign up for these software like 30 days and then get all your finances together. Okay, this is a time to recalibrate. This is a time to get organized. This is a time to refine your business plan. It's a time to help your employees cope with it. If they want to talk about anything, you talk to them. Some of them may be scared. So take the time to talk to your people. All right. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Is 20 minutes. All right. Until next time, I wish you all the best. Wish you all the best of health. Stay strong because we will get through this together. All right. As always, love you all. Mwah.